The UI is going to tell you K23 have got the map because it really believes that they should have, but they don't. It's SKADE that are one map up, and they might just be one round up as well because they're shredding up against these Glocks. The trade should be there, but no one's hitting their shots. Now, he's getting so much done with a Glock spraying away. He swapped to a second pistol, and then Thielen comes in with a double, one of which is his own teammate. What is going on? They've had none so far. But what you'll notice is that they're not using their utility coming around this corner. They're swinging dry, and it's worked out for the first kill up against the SMG. Trades there immediately, flash out, but the CTs just weren't ready for that. In the timing caught them off on that crab peak. You can't really anticipate those kind of plays. K23 now have the man advantage, and even further extended by KDO. Rain shut down to leave Denny Slaw with the op in a 1v4, and he does not feel like going for that. So the thing I'll say is that in the previous map, I believe I sent a gift to you, Tom, which said, kill me. That was at the point where K23 completely whiffed 3 rounds in a row. They threw them away. Like, there's no... SKADE did not win them. K23 lost them. And it hurt me. It was painful. Whereas, for me, looking at SKADE, the rounds that they were losing were more forgivable.
He's heard all the footsteps. Timing's not bad, but the shots are just not connected, and he will not convert things. Going to be Kios to just about get away with that one, but the rest of the team, after seeing the aggression over on the A side, have opted to try and make a move towards B. Oxygen has just been completely sidelined by Neil. Well, leaves one player to try and defend. Duplicate only has a pistol. I don't know how he's going to do anything in this scenario, and in fact, he's already dead.
Oh, hold on. This kill by ships might just have pulled them back into it. I think they'll go for this retake, and with Neil and Low, could get it done. Thing is, Rain is being tickled up as well. This rotate going towards the site, it definitely looks like they'll go for it. SKADE can get this kill. The round could be theirs. The timing, it seems to be perfect, and they're going to catch Norbert off. But now the time is so low. They physically carried through to the next round, but still a round loss and an equalized scoreline. K23 1 XBet.
Things like that. Like my dad would just be able to just walk around the streets of London and just find his way on his own, whereas I am completely useless and dependent on my phone.
I feel like the benefits outweigh the costs by quite a bit, though.
Twitter's a curse. Like,
Twitter
I use
definitely.
Twitter way too much.
Twitter's a problem. 100%. 100% there. Social media more so. Like phones themselves, even if you look at social media, the fact that anybody can be recorded at any time, I think it makes it a whole lot safer if you are wandering the streets without your phone. Like, you have to be much more cautious, really, where you do the crime and all that sort of stuff. Like, I just feel like it's made the world safer, but also social media has made the world a much, 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 much worse place. So we could have phones without that. That'd be fantastic.
At least going to find one. Of course, this has been a very dominant round for K23. Starting to look very good on their T side. And as I said, like, I expect their CT side of this map to actually be pretty good. I'm going to have a look, in fact, at the side against a poorer team. It's going to be fairly dominant. You might get a lot of... And then just close it out on the CT side. Especially considering, Mitch, like, most of the time in best of threes, anybody who has ever done a degree in that. Like, I cannot think of a more boring human being.
It's actually quite interesting.
No, it's not.
Oh, I like that flash. Preemptive, but it doesn't get him anything, unfortunately. Denny tries to get in position, and he's able to find himself one. This is good. Tuck it in. Trying to buy a little bit more time. What I'll say about... I hate that, man. No. But once I'm not on a ship, then I'm fine.
Yeah, I was about to say, Jordan lives on a boat, and I don't like him. No, I'm kidding. Either way, the Pistols have done a fantastic job in this round. Again, it seems to be something that just works for the side of SKADE. They went off...
Their CT side, that's what I believed in, Tom. You didn't. You brought up skins. God damn it.
Well, solid start again. Ships will be the first man to find a kill, and it's going to be a quick response on. They're going to try and hit into this B side. Now, the CT side have not fallen for this 2-grenade fake. Surprisingly, it wasn't really that much of an elaborate ruse. Duplicate, though, is going to keep things in their favor. They should know that Oxygen's here. Somehow he peeks into the crosshair of Mo. drops the bomb, round done. All he has to do is wait. He does just not die, and he faces anyway. He's gonna kill off.
And all your cash over there on Hellcase, 15% extra. Scroll down below in the description, like, subscribe, ring the bell, all that sort of stuff that Tom was talking about earlier. What we're talking about here, though, is ships, because he's already been sunk right into the start of this round. It's prompting Denislaw to go aggressive all the way down long, but he's got a lot of players coming towards him. He gets off the first shot, tags up Mo. Here they come swinging. Now, I don't like that. For the simple reason, Norbert went out by himself. If he connects that shot, you probably get a second kill as well off of it. That's a whiff from Denislaw, more so than a good punish coming in from K23. Now they do the same, swinging. They're being flashed off the angle for now, held back for the moment. But Rain... oh, damn. Okay, so they've boosted up and they've taken down Duplicate. That's absolutely massive. As soon as that kill comes in, Rain has to make a play. He hears the steps on short. He knows there's a player close by. KDO is setting up utilities, popping flashes over. But here's where the shot from Rain could... he hit it off screen. A second comes in. So that was pivotal for him. But when he swings to sight, Norbert's quick to trade. Yeah, it's true, your tech issues. Let's take any advantage you can get. Flash is coming over. Is that going to blind his teammate? Is Norbert just blinding his teammate? I think so, but it doesn't matter because Chaos can still see, and he's taking kills. Nealon as well, going in for the plant at this point. K23 got the site, got the plant, got the round because SKADE, well, they're just running. SKADE are scared, and they're going to save these.
Very weird.
I'm worried.
Going to be now 7-4, and this has started to become
10. They still lost. They put up a fight. And the same versus Heretics, a 16-11 loss. So it's not like this is a terrible map. You'd be remiss if you didn't say that K23 are definitely the favorites. And with the scoreline that they've got, I think it's almost time to think about map 3 unless they can answer back pretty quickly. And with
worried. Now they have spotted one player, but they've heard the footsteps running in. Nice shot onto ships. I feel like he's going to be a little bit tilted by the fact that his teammate hasn't really done too much in this situation. I don't know if the communication really went through there, and Kios double entry into the site. Rainwaker, he's going to get one, but he just has to fall back. There's nothing he can really do in this scenario. So it is going to be 8th way to go if it's just instant. I can think of far worse.
I once knocked out a kid with a baseball.
For when the execution's about to go down, so K23 as they move into the site. I just feel like half the players are sleeping. They walk in, Ships is not prepared for anybody to come through in that direction. 3 players go down within a matter of seconds. Nealon with a double opener there. And again, it's round done. And then this, I don't know. It seems like either SKADE are just not finding the information soon enough that the players are pushing, or just their actual positioning is awful. Because you look at the position that Ships was in there, he was just stood in the open. Like the fact that they managed to round the corner and no one seems any wiser to the fact that
to get back in. Like in the previous map, we had that small silver lining of T-side slow to warm up. You know, they'll get into the oxygen down to 45 health. But in the early round, you're seeing K23 be very cerebral about it. They're taking their time. They're seizing map control. They're looking for fights that they need to. Even there, that swing on short, sure, nobody traded, but the whole point was that they just mollied out the barrels. They knew they had naded the player beforehand so that they swung to keep him in position or kill him as he came out. CTs did well to trade. They find another over towards A, but now Rain's out of position, so he gets shut down, and it's pulled back because they know where he is and he's stuck by himself.
Well, Cadio's gone walking into the site, and now they're running out of time to try and switch things up. They're pushing into a stack, but Nealon again, he's got 19 kills in this first half. Make that 20. Looking to try and do it all on his own, and Duplicate, he needs a double. 2 players remaining, 7 seconds as they get the bomb down. He's taking his time. Doesn't have a smoke either, or any utility for that matter, so just needs to try and take the raw jewels, and both players sat back, although Mo actually does go for the peek at Duplicate. That looked like a nigh on impossible scenario. Please defuse the bomb before you go try and retrieve that AWP. They always remember that way.
I was casting a CIS game and a player went, they're looking for 10 rounds on their T side of Overpass, which is hard to beat. Look at Rain's position. He loves playing by himself, but again, only good for the 1-for-1 trade.
And there's a reason those parry match odds were so far in one favor. It really does look bleak. For SKADE, they're going to need a hero on the A side once again. This time it is Ships. Not had the best of games, but he'll get the kill here. And actually, the second doubles up. It's left all on to Kios with the non-recoil AK. And he will close out 2 and the half.
Map pick for K23. The odds are against them by quite a lot. But let's see if they can do it. They've lost the opening duel, but they trade back damage onto Mal at least decently. Norbert on the god tier flank, though. They're not ready for it. Oh, but they are checking it. Eventually, Oxygen, he comes in with 1, but he's not able to take Nealon down, who's just tippity-tapping away. The bomb denied plant for now, as Rain had to take that engagement. But as he's... Oh, he's shot in the back. Never mind. I thought he had it planted, but evidently not in Chaos again. Good for the double. Down to the 1v1. He's got to find 3, but he can't get it done. Denny Slaw.
I think they just want to make sure that he gets the AWP going into the future rounds. So don't really mind it. Also, it means that the buy will be left with utility. Make the argument for a buy in the next round being a better one. If they start rolling, they are very, very difficult to stop. Like, they really are a momentum-based team. It's starting to look problematic, though, even in this round. It was such an easy start to this, but we're seeing some kills go back in the other direction. Bomb will be planted, but they've got to kill off the flanker. In fact, 2 flankers before they can really do anything else. And while the distraction's being made, Ships is going to get moving. Norbert has somehow managed to find himself a second kill coming through long, and he's retrieved an AK. This starts to become a reality now for the CT side. Smoke going to be onto the bomb. Canio actually bought a kit. He invested into a kit in this round. He's trying to bait them off. Shots hit by Norbert, leaving it all onto Rainmaker, and they're just going to defuse. It doesn't even matter what they invest into this round. They're going to win it anyway, and the T side have got to be absolutely kicking themselves. A 3
back on into the game. K23. Oh, they haven't spotted the player on short. They've left him completely unchecked. That should be huge, but in fact, SKADE, they win every duel. KDO only good for 1. What is happening here? Battle of the 4 spies, and SKADE have come out on top yet again.
They walked into a 4-man stack and only lost 1 player. That doesn't make any sense. Norbert is at least going to try and make things a little bit more costly, but I don't know. I think it was even bold trying to go for that.
4 months.
It's amazing how he's already smarter than you.
It's like, stop working. Come on, come out. Here, I'll unplug. KDO. He's thinking about it. He's waiting. Here comes the flash. Here comes the swing, but the op was playing anti-flash. So were actually the whole team was. So that was really well handled by SKADE. They knew that was going to come through. They knew they'd catch a player unaware, but hold on. Chaos. So much damage done. He's looking for the heads. He's finding them. He's low HP. USP out. That's their weakness, right? The kryptonite of SKADE. But it's the rifles that are pulling this back and allowing K23 to have the advantage and maybe even the round. Oxygen, 15 health remaining. He crosses to the site, but he can't even reach it. 12 on the board.
Been needed too much. Like, Kios has been farming up cash. Norbert's having a decent half. They just look very comfortable on the CT side. Now, that battle is one I expected him to win, but luckily there is going to be a trade straight away from Norbert, who actually goes refacing alongside Mo. They're keeping things even. Kios, he's playing the rotational XM. This is a dream come true, Mitch. He has taken over. Who needs a rotational AWP? You don't need a rotational AWP. You got a rotational XM play. And then he puts the XM down and he dies.
Yeah.
The man, he's a revolutionary. Like, he's...
Went to Valorant. He didn't know about the XM power. He put down those M4s, put down those AKs. It's all about the XM today. Without the XM in hand, they've lost the round. I think it's no coincidence. 14's possible. Walking through this. What? Okay. All right. He's won that duel. I don't know how. I won't even try to explain that one. Flash popped. Chaos gets 1, bails out. Man advantage back to K23, which it should have been at the start of the round, let's be honest, but through some miracle, Oxygen Blink reacted in the smoke to get that frag. That was disgusting. Oh, Chaos is just wrecking right now. It doesn't matter what gun. He's on form.
They're going to need to make some pretty serious mistakes to give this one up, although that's a whiff. And Rainmaker's going to punish. He's been one of the shining lights so far for SKADE. Got to try and take down Kios, and the rotation's already coming. He's got to be careful showing himself to long, though. Duplicate almost handed a freebie. Belgium, low on HP will fall. A chance for the second as well. Duplicate always seems to be good for 2. I guess it's in the name. And now Cadio's been a lot quieter. He's going to walk in through the smoke. Duplicate is going to try and retreat. Now, he's not got the best plant to go back towards long. That's an interesting position to try and hold. I think he's realized it, but this should be a free kill. Nice work. I think he tried to bait Cadio into thinking he was right. They're going to take this round very, very carefully. Or at least I hope they would. I still think that there's a chance that Kios gets one here, which he does.
Oh my
okay.
God.
This looks so ridiculous without the recoil. It looks even more disgusting. What? How has he got 3 of you? Oh my goodness. Never mind. You take the crown. Take the crown, Mitch. That is ridiculous. Like, that man, get him a beer, get him a medal for God's sake, and then he's dead. Oh my God. That was...
Quite think we'd end up in the same spot when he had a deagle in his hand, but he got a 3K, shuts them down. This is just insane. K20. And he's currently winning it. SKADE coming out right into chaos. The op finds the first. Smoked down by Hideo. So he's caught off here, but Chaos is being taken down. He allowed a player out, and it doesn't look like Chaos was aware of it. That's a little bit awkward. He's still able to grab the trade kill, although he's going to go down now. Shot in the side swipe. Still a man advantage for K23, and no bomb planted. And the players coming down, they've got utility. Nealon even has a Molotov to pull them off this bomb plant. The smoke is down. They're going to plant inside it, I presume, so the molly won't actually have any impact. But the players might, because they go up, take down 1, and take down 2. That is it. Done and dusted. 16-11. We close things out. What a game. And what a game by Chaos. 30 kills dropped in the end.
We've had back-to-back 30 bombs coming out from the side of